They say if something looks abandoned, it's usually for a reason, and Ethan learned that the hard way. It was a cold, silent night in Oregon. Streetlights flickered like they were trying to stay alive. Ethan, a 17-year-old student, was walking home alone after missing his bus when suddenly he saw it. A van parked at the side of the street. No lights, no plates, just rust and silence. It looked like it hadn't been touched in decades, yet the engine was faintly warm. Curiosity pulled Ethan closer. He wiped the dust off the window and peeked inside. On the passenger seat sat an old wooden box, glowing faintly from the inside, like something alive was trapped in it. The van door creaked open on its own. Ethan froze, then slowly reached in and grabbed the box. It was ice cold, almost burning his hand. He shut the door and walked away fast, pretending everything was fine. But deep down, he already knew he had made a mistake. When he got home, the glow from the box had faded. He placed it on his desk and tried to open it, and that's when the nightmare began. The lights flickered, the windows slammed, and the walls seemed to vibrate. There was no wind, no storm, just chaos erupting out of nowhere. After a minute of stillness, he went downstairs to check the rest of the house. Everything was normal again, like nothing had happened. When he returned to his room, the box was already open. Inside it was a rusty old pen, small, metallic, but somehow it looked alive. He picked it up, and for a split second, he could have sworn it pulsed like a heartbeat in his hand. Ethan dropped it instantly, staring at it with wide eyes, then laughed nervously. "It's just a pen," he muttered. "Just an old pen." Trying to forget about it, he tossed it into his backpack and went to sleep. The next morning, Ethan decided to show the pen to an antique shop owner downtown. Maybe it was worth something. But when he got there and opened his bag, the pen was gone. He checked every pocket. Nothing. He thought, maybe I left it at home. Ethan hurried back to his house, slightly out of breath. The front door was open. He was sure he had locked it before leaving. He climbed the stairs slowly, his heart pounding louder with each step. The door to his room was half open. He pushed it gently and froze. Someone was sleeping on his bed. At first, he thought maybe his mom or a friend had come by, but the body wasn't clear. It was lying perfectly still, half covered in shadows, and right beside its hand was the pen. Ethan whispered, "Who's there?" The figure's head twitched, then slowly turned toward him. Want to know what happens next? Comment part 2 if you dare, and don't forget to subscribe.